All right, welcome back to 12s in a Trench Coat. I'm Minthearts3, and today we are back in Dragon Age 2. Last time we did some things. I'm gonna be honest. It hasn't been that long since I've recorded, but the days kind of bleed together at some points. Oh, last time we did Black Powder Courtesy, and kind of like took some extra steps into getting the main plot of the story kind of moved along, and we were granted for our troubles all of these companion quests. Secondary doesn't matter, that's still herbalist tasks, but we were granted all of these companion quests that have been hiding in the underbrush of the main plot. So that's what we're going to be doing today. We, so one, you have to pardon me. I am having allergies. It's allergy season. It is spring. I walked out yesterday and my blue car was partially green because pollen, and it's kicking my butt. It really is. So we were granted another. So prime suspect and demands of the Queen were already there in the main plot. Besides all of the companion quests that we were given, we also got offered and lost. Go to the hangman at night to look for the guards who allowed the Queen to be taken. Well, the Quinari to be taken. So we just talked to Seneschal Brown, and at the end of the last episode, and he told us that some Quinari were supposed to come to the keep to talk to the Viscount. They did, but in order for it to be like a kind of like meeting of comfort, they were asked to tie their blades to their to the scabbards in order to, seem like it was a peaceful sort of thing, you know. And when they left, they never returned. So we have been tasked with finding out what happened to them. And I don't think it's on a time crunch. I think it's very much a main plot thing where I don't have to worry. Kind of not like Fenris's quest line that we did the other day, where if we stalled, we would be attacked again, and then he would go on and blame us and everything. But I think it's very much very much something that we don't have to worry about at the moment. Because if anything, I might do offered and lost before I do demands of the Queen. And that's just because it was put in my face before I even realized that it was even an option. It's just like, I didn't even know that this was a quest. And then it was put there, and I'm like, oh shoot, that sounds like something that's more important than Demands of the Queen. Demands of the Queen, for some strange reason, very much seems to be a kind of like end of the act sort of mission. I mean, Prime Suspect is right there, and I still don't know what's going on with that. And that one scares me as well, but I think I might do that one before Demands of the Queen. Or I might do that one after. I'm not sure. I guess there's really nothing that we can do about it, but for today, we're going through the companion quests because our friends need us for things. So we've got Questioning Beliefs from Fenris, we've got Devinter Chantry Amulet that we picked up at some point during last episode that we can give to Anders. There we have a ship for Isabella, the Long Road, Descent, an update, Mirror Image. So I'm trying to see. Anders has two, so we can very much like go and deal with both of them at the same time and then work our way from there. We can go here, go to Anders, go to Isabella. Barrack doesn't need us for anything. We could actually talk to. I know I just saw Aveline. Yeah, we can talk to Aveline. Talk about in her office. We'll get her out of the party and then we'll talk to her, but we could very much talk to her while we're here. Saves us a bit of running around. I don't expect this to be a long episode, but then sometimes I say that and that could literally mean nothing. But hey, That's the joy of going through a game for the first time. Okay. Yeah, let's rearrange the party a little bit before we do this. Okay, so we're getting her out of the party. We're gonna bring Meryl, and we'll get rid of Anders, and we'll bring Fenris instead. Awesome. We're still keeping Varric. It's Varric. What else are we supposed to do? Not bring Varric? Let's bubble these guys up. Okay. Let's go see what's going on with Apple. What is going on?
HAWKE, I need a favor that I can only trust to you.
You can always ask.
It should be a small matter, but I worry. I need you to give something to Guardsman Donnic, here in the barracks. No questions, and he is not to know it's from me.
Donnic? The one we pulled from an ambush?
The event that put me here. But this is a different need of the Guard and its captain. And you're doing very badly at the no questions part.
You need me for something as simple as this?
I protect many people, citizens well beyond the men and women I command. But who do I really know besides you? I need a friend to do this. It's a short list.
It must be something important if you're going to all this trouble.
That's none of your business.
That seems abrupt, even for you.
I already regret this. I'm not about to make it worse by exposing unnecessary facts. You can accept that or not, but that's all I can say.
Very well, Eveline. If it means that much.
Thank you. And please, hurry back with his reaction. I appreciate this, HAWKE. I really do.
Okay. Copper marigolds? Okay. Is he here? What? I saw the arrow. Oh my gosh, it's Donnic. Hello.
Guardsman Donnic.
Sirrah HAWKE, it's been some time. You're here in Hightown now, right? I think the captain mentioned it. I see your uncle now and then on my patrols, but we don't talk.
No ill effects from the ambush, I trust?
They got me pretty good, I'll admit. But they fared worse, so I can't complain. Guard is a good career if you're careful. A short one if you're not. And the captain makes sure we're careful.
This is for you. It's apparently very important.
I'll take you at your word. It's a copper relief of marigolds? Ah, and it helpfully says so. Marigolds. Well, how crafty. Is there a meaning to this that I should know?
Just keep it. I'm sure it's more than it seems.
It would have to be. Right. I'm sure we both have things to do. Of varying import. Sirrah HAWKE.
I'm not seeing the sense to this.
Indeed it is.
Yeah, me neither, Fenris. I just don't understand. But I guess it's whatever. Eveline?
You're back. Of course you are. You're efficient. Get things done, good or ill. So,
What?
how did Donnic react?
As one might expect when confused.
I thought it was clear. Metal is strong, copper ages well, flowers are soft. I've clearly gone about this the wrong way. Don't talk to him again. Just take this, the patrols for next week. Post it to the roster and just listen.
Really? Just walk over there and post the roster?
I want his honest reaction without the captain present.
You could just have him hauled off.
This isn't about an accusation I can put in a report and explain. I need someone unofficial.
All right. Posting the roster just over there.
I need to know exactly how he reacts. That's key. Thank you.
So much doubt. Unusual,
I-
but clearly important.
Thank you, Fenris, for the interesting reactions. Fenris's reactions are interesting to this as well. I am clearly confused. I feel like from what she said about the marigolds or the relief of marigolds, I have my inkling But at the same time, she's going about this very oddly. But at the same time, I don't think so. I think it's kind of interesting and cute.
Hey, Donnick! Whose pucker have you been greasing to get Hightown?
What? You're daft. I'm working those skinnings across town.
Says here you're guarding the square. Always been a make-work job, that one. You someone's pet?
Check your eyes. It's a mistake.
Says the pet.
You have got to be kidding me. What did I do to get that post?
I think Aveline's about to be very disappointed.
Donnick thinks I'm punishing him. But Hightown is a safe patrol, a reward.
You wanted his reaction.
All right. I can fix this. I need 3 goats and a sheaf of wheat. You'll take them to his mother.
What?
It's a dowry tradition. Maybe it will smooth the process.
Don't be silly. A dowry would only matter if you were courting him.
Oh, Meryl.
You're courting him!
I knew it!
Aveline, you know you can talk to me.
What am I to say? That a grown woman can't speak her mind? I've been focused on being captain for so long, that's all I know.
But you were married, were you not?
That was a long time ago. It was easier, or seemed to be.
I can't imagine you having trouble speaking your mind.
The guards are in my care. I hurt when they hurt. But Donnick, I want him to know that I feel. But if something happened to him...
Something already happened, and he's fine.
If it made sense, I wouldn't need you. I feel paralyzed. I hate it.
Sounds like you're ready to move on.
It's been 4 years since Wesley. Stop trying to protect me. I've made my peace. You'd want me to live.
So you've been by yourself since we came to Kirkwall?
I am diligent on behalf of my men. And I've neglected many other things.
Well, this little dance certainly isn't helping. So what will?
I'm the captain. He's my guardsman. I can't get past that.
Being in the barracks doesn't help. Go somewhere you can talk.
What? Just go out somewhere? Like it's that easy?
What? Too simple?
Tell Donnick, invite him to the Hanged Man. Don't tell him about me. Make something up. It's a surprise, or just you, or a group, anything to get him there. He's not like the others. I don't want him to think he's meeting the captain.
Man. Oop. Oh, it's Brennan. It's the lady that called him Pet. Okay.
Sarah Donnick, are you free? I need to ask you something.
I have no immediate patrols. Why?
It's nothing to be concerned about. Meet me at the Hanged Man.
Very well, Sirrah Hawke. I guess I'll see you there. Did she just... No.
Ooh. I hope he doesn't think that I'm asking him out, because that would really put a damper on things. As he takes his slow walk, he's probably, you know, thinking. I don't know.
Hello, Hawke. Another time? I'm a little busy.
I'm a little busy too. Okay. But I guess we'll go and...
Fine day,
obviously we
Sirrah.
can't beat him. He's vanished. Yep. Apparently he's vanished. So let's go. Oh, it's the Hangman at night. Oh. Well, noted that if it ends here, we can always just piggyback off of the Offered and Lost. Who knows? Oh. Why is... Wait. Journal. Oh shoot, I did have to meet Varric. I'm so sorry, Varric. Hopefully this doesn't mess anything up. Okay, there are a lot of, we really have to get tackled on some of these quests. Donic.
There were supposed to be others coming, right?
Plans change, apparently.
Right. Look, I should really,
Just give it a moment.
I hope they're at least drinking during this.
Another round?
make
Thank
a
heavens.
yes.
So, Aveline is great.
Look, if this was all an attempt to get closer to me through the captain, you're just not my type. All this playing shy business. I like a little backbone. I have to go. Thanks for the drinks.
He does think that we're interested in him.
I couldn't do it. What did he say?
He thinks I'm interested in him.
I'm an idiot.
If you were that far gone, you'd have hidden from the start.
Would it have ended any worse? I need to talk to him. But I'm a mess unless I'm on patrol. I'm good at that. Killing highwaymen doesn't exactly provide an intimate setting, though. And I'm tired of embarrassing myself.
I think you're onto something there.
But I can't fight and talk.
I'll clear the way, and you can see if he's the one.
You're too good at this. Is it any wonder you've all but taken Hightown? You clear the route up the Wounded Coast, and I will think of something to say.
Okay. Try not to talk to anybody else. Let's leave. Nope, that's herbalist tasks. That's a long road. So I guess we're playing wingman to Aveline. That's cool.
Avert your eyes, witch.
You said I was dwelling on useless history. But what are you doing? The past is important to you and to all of us. We must know it to move forward.
You had a life. You had a family. And you abandoned them to chase after ghosts. We are nothing alike. Don't even begin to think that we are.
Stop being so mean to Meryl. Heavens. Okay. Just doing a little looking around to see if there's anything at all. Anything for the supplier achievement, but I don't think so. I think we might be here just on one killing.
That was exciting.
Okay, off this Raider Archer, we get 8 silver, 14 copper. Let's move on forward. Path is telling us to go up, but I mean, what if we went down? Who knows where they might go? I sure don't. This totally looks like something we can pick. Oh no. No one went and got him. They just left him there. That's fine, I suppose. Guess we're just looking around real quick to see if there's any Any chests or anything for the supplier achievement. That is a lot of Mabari. Why is there so many Mabari around here? Okay. Thank goodness we brought Varric, because there's a complex locked safe chest where they were with the superior battle axe in it. I think some of this stuff is just from like the last time we came through here, where we did that quest where we had to fight those guys, all those raiders, where they were pinned down by the rocks. If anything, we should mostly be good, unless we've forgotten about a trap at all.
Now that's just rude.
Yep.
What are they trying to do? Ruin my boots?
Ruin my boots? Heavens. I was hoping there wasn't going to be a trap, but I knew if I mentioned one that there would probably just magically, mysteriously be a trap. So, can't be helped, really. Okay, let's take the upper path, where the crest marker is leading us, see what's going on up there. I really wish there was a sprint button. More Mabari. I'm sorry, did someone poison this dog?
That's enough! It's done. Do you think we could go swimming later?
Absolutely. On the Mabari, he had 7 silver and 89 copper. He was well paid, I think. I don't know what the going rate for hiring Mabari around here is exactly. That looks actually like a nice place to sit. Back there. But, yeah. Don't know what Mabari get paid. Not sure.
Messing with us is suicidal.
Why are there so many Mabari out here? We're in Kirkwall, of all places. This isn't Ferelden, specifically, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure Kirkwall is part of the Free Marshes? Marshes? I was like, oh, there's something in this bush. It's just Fenris. He's just really into foliage and shrubbery. Like, really into shrubbery. But anyway, we can follow the path where the Mabari just were, all the way down. Good one, Mabari. I got my leg caught in a trap. Who put it up? The Mabari?
Let's finish this!
Now you fall! I think that's enough of that.
Huh. Okay. Looting them. Red vial and 8 silver, 18 copper on one. And 7 silver, 71 copper on another. We can take the path that leads down real quick. Make sure that we have absolutely everything. Okay, I don't see anything. So we can just go back to where we were, and I think there was something called a signal flare up there, so we can activate that. Okay, I'm hoping that this was set up by her, because if not, it would be very, very strange if I just activated this signal flare.
So this route's pretty quiet?
Yes, and it's a real nice night for an evening.
As you say, Captain.
Yes, as I say.
Maker, she's bad at this.
Oh dear. More raiders. Yep, I just got something off of that body. Raider.
That's the last of them. That was exciting.
Okay, so
Do you think
as
we
I was
could go
saying,
swimming later?
oh, maybe that's what happened. Yes, we can absolutely go swimming later. I think it'd be very fun. Raider corpse, 8 silver, 17 copper. Another Raider corpse, 7 silver, 84 copper. Raider assassin, 19 silver, 99 copper. And then nothing on this.
Someone's left a surprise here for us.
Yeah, I think it's a bit late. I've already walked into the trap. Unless there's another one. Is there another one? Is this gonna explode? You know, I've already walked off the other one. Might as well just keep going.
If it isn't done right, the blade can be too soft. Quenching the steel is a vital step that can make or break a sword.
Right.
A blade for every purpose. What do you think about blades?
I'm sorry, Captain. I drifted off a bit.
Right, of course.
Painful.
Oh man, I'm really feeling for Aveline. I really feel bad. Oh, there's another trap. Okay.
Easy as pie.
I wish I'd seen the other one, and we'd have more XP to deal with. But in any case, yeah, I really feel bad for her. It's not easy trying to flirt and everything. I understand, but man. Oops. Crazy. Very nice bottlenecking move that we did right there. Barrack being on the other side. So Slaver Mage had a superior dagger. And I think... Oh, no. And there's another Slaver corpse with 7 silver, 87 copper. There is a sack with a Blink Heraldic shield on it. And when we're done, we can activate the next signal flare.
Well, guardsman, good patrol. I think we're done, and Hawke, what a surprise. What are you doing here?
Aveline.
Hawke, don't.
I think you'll come around once it's all out in the open.
Would someone please tell me what's going on?
You two are adorable. Kiss him already.
Captain? I should get back to the barracks.
I thought we were friends.
Friends sometimes push.
I have to fix this. He'll file a complaint, ask for a transfer. You're coming to the barracks to explain why you put him on the spot. Double time, Hawke, or so help me.
Quest updated, the long road. Long road indeed, if I might say. Dear heavens. I'm with Meryl on this one, just get some variety. I mean, yeah, if it doesn't go well, he'll file a complaint. That's not good. Yeah, that's not good at all. Yeah, maybe not do that. Okay. Leave the area. Hopefully I didn't miss anything, but don't think there was anything for the supplier achievement, so I think we're all right.
Good luck getting in.
Are there skylights? Okay, there is a skylight.
Fine day, Sarah.
I thought there were weird, kind of like vaulted ceiling type deals, and now there's just like skylight. That's cool. No. Okay, her. Aveline, I'm so sorry.
Maker. Where is Donick? I have to head this off before it goes to the Viscount. Maybe a formal apology. Something that shows the guards they can still trust me.
You're their captain, not a golem. They expect you to have feelings.
Not if they get in the way of the job.
You don't know that.
I won't be that stupid again.
My apologies, Sirrah Hawke, but I need a moment with the captain.
Guardsman Donick.
Please.
I should really change those gloves. Oh yeah?
A fine day, isn't it, Chell?
Seems like they're having a good time. Let's get a little save. And let's change those gloves. Man, I also need to clean out my inventory. What do we have? We have the Fugitive's Gauntlets on. So all we have are these two, the Superior Gloves and everything else. We'll put on the Superior Gloves. That should be fine. It was just like their skin tone didn't match. Because I think they forgot to, you know, put in the coating for the gloves for your hand. So every time I would look at it, I would be like, it's just doesn't, like, it looks like she's wearing a glove or something, but I know that's not what's happening. That's actually supposed to be her hand. Okay, that seems to be fixed. Aveline.
Aveline.
Guardsman Donick did not file a complaint. This was all incredibly stupid, and you made it wonderful.
I think you can safely claim both halves of that pair.
You're sweet. I knew asking you was the right thing.
Let's not make a habit of it.
There's no way I can ever repay you. Perhaps it's simple. Thank you. Hey, can I ask you something? Was there a moment when you thought I was beyond help?
Not for a second.
You don't lie very well.
As far as you know.
Shout when you need me, Hawke. I'll always be here for you. Just knock first.
Oh yeah. Well, sure thing. And we've got quest updated, questioning beliefs with Aveline. So I think we might as well just do that while we're here, if anything. If you flirt with her every single time, she still thanks you, asks if you thought that they're, like, ever thought about her and you, but in the end, she still is sided with Donick and everything. So I'm pretty sure Aveline just straight up isn't romanceable. And that's fine, because I think her and Donick are very cute together.
It's a fine suit.
The finest.
Break it down, distribute it.
The Viscount requires parade armor for his inspections.
Then stuff it and mount it where he can see it. I wear the uniform of the Guard.
His Excellency will not be pleased.
His Excellency can mount it. Trouble, Hawke?
Seems like you have enough.
You don't know the half of it. And why don't you, by the way? Why aren't you tail deep in the problems of this city? Sure, you do good, but petition a title, take a job. The Guard is always looking.
That's a bit harsh, given my record.
Maybe I'm just sick of being the first stop for complaints about people like you.
People like me?
Brand's on about fortune hunters, mercenaries, disreputable professions without purpose. He's a clod, but sometimes... well, it might be good if the city was a little more stable.
Come on now. You'd really prefer the troublemakers stay home?
All right. So maybe I don't want to be completely put out of business. And I don't even really mean you. But some people, they go on without regard and then act surprised when someone starts a circle. There are warning signs, you know. It's worth saying.
That was a bit of a shock. I thought that I was doing pretty alright. Wait, is Donick here? It's Brennan. Oh yeah, here he is, Donick.
The Guard Captain, Aveline, is a treasure. You have my thanks, Syrah.
Aww. He says she's a treasure. I love it. Alright. So, on to the next one, I suppose. Journal. Let's see what we have here. So we have questioning beliefs for Fenris. Fenris isn't too far from where we are now. It's kind of like we're walking down to where he is, but we can just
fine day, Syrah.
Take the door. So we'll gather our party. It won't really matter. Goodbye. Hello. Let's go. Oh, I have mail. Interesting. This is strange. I guess questioning beliefs doesn't show up on the thing. Let's just go and check it out, if anything. Well, it does say that he's here, so there's that. Okay, this one's gonna be a bit of a doozy. So let me start off by saying, dang, sorry, Anders. I am going to go through with romancing Fenris in this playthrough. I think if I end up doing another playthrough later on, put on the YouTube, dear heavens, not put on YouTube, I think I'll romance, or figure out, like, what Anders' romance is like. I think I'm gonna romance Fenris in this. So, that being said, because I did have to look it up to make sure that I didn't lock myself out of it beforehand, all flirting with Anders stops here, so there's that too, which is totally fine with me, because I don't like flirting with two people at the same time. It's just not right. So, anyway. Oh wait, let me save, just in case, because things tend to happen, things tend to change. Heavens.
Last bottle of the Egregio. I've been saving it for a special occasion.
And what's that?
The anniversary of my escape. Astia Vala Firmundis. Care to hear the story?
I thought you avoided talking about this.
Not on special occasions.
I enjoy listening to you talk.
There are few pleasures greater than speaking with a beautiful woman. Let's see. You've heard of Saharan? The Imperium and the Qunari have fought over the island for centuries now. I was there with Daenerys during a Qunari attack. I managed to get him to a ship, but there was no room for a slave. I was left behind. I barely got out of the city alive.
I thought Daenerys considered you valuable.
He wasn't given a choice. The look on his face as the ship pulled out was priceless. There are rebels in the Saharan jungles called Fog Warriors. They found me and took me in, nursed me back to health. I stayed with them for a time, until Daenerys finally came for me.
Were you with these Fog Warriors willingly?
I'd grown fond of the rebels. They bowed to no master and fought for their freedom. It was beyond my experience. When Daenerys came, they refused to let him take me. He ordered me to kill them, so I did. I killed them all.
Why would you do such a thing?
It felt inevitable. My master had returned and this fantasy life was over. But once it was done, I looked down at their bodies. I felt I couldn't. I ran and never looked back.
Couldn't you have found other Fog Warriors? Become a rebel?
Even if I did, I felt unworthy. I had no way of knowing if I could truly escape from Daenerys then. I didn't even know what that meant. I simply had to get away. I stowed aboard a ship to the mainland and moved south, chased by my former master every step of the way.
I have to wonder why you stayed with Daenerys as long as you did.
You have not been a slave. A slave does not dream of freedom or wonder at possibilities. You think only of your master's desires and what the next hour will bring. It did not occur to me that I could be anything else until I had a taste of it.
But there are stories of slaves rebelling all the time. They did in Kirkwall.
The ritual that gave me my markings also stripped me of my memory. Whatever I was before may as well have never been. Perhaps if I knew, I might have felt differently.
How well did you know these Fog Warriors?
I knew them only a few months, but in that time, I felt as if I truly lived. They were bold, strong, free with their affections. I was in awe of them and owed them everything. And I turned on them even so.
Didn't Daenerys stop you?
The rebels had wounded him. The soldiers he brought attempted to capture me, unsuccessfully. It was weeks before Daenerys was able to mount the hunt in earnest, but by then, I was already gone.
This can't be easy to talk about.
I've never spoken about what happened to anyone. I've never wanted to. Perhaps this is what it means to have a friend.
It might mean more than that.
I have never allowed anyone too close. When my markings were created, the pain was extraordinary, and the memory lingers. But you are unlike any woman I have ever met. With you, it might be different.
We could find out.
On another evening, perhaps. A last toast, then. To the fallen.
Well, shoot dang.
Always a pleasure.
It's nice getting to know all of the individual characters' stories and all. It's really sad that he's never cleaned up this place. Okay, next up on our list, I'm pretty sure we're just gonna have to go for Anders. I'll have to remember that I'm not gonna be romancing Anders in this playthrough. So, yeah. Save. Let's get Anders out of our party. Place him that way. I could just, not have anyone in my party at all. But I guess it's just that, Okay. I thought it was gonna take us right outside his clinic. Or is it just taking us to Darktown? I guess it just took us to Darktown. That's fine. Oh. Coterie is still there. No thanks. I'm good. Okay, I'm gonna redo that save so it's right outside the door. Just in case. Oh my gosh, it's Anders.
Have you noticed how many Tranquil are in the gallows courtyard lately? And don't tell me I'm just sensitive to it. I've been watching, and every day there are new Tranquil, selling their bloody wares. Good mages too. People I know past their harrowing.
Doesn't Chantry law say that mages who pass their harrowing can't be made tranquil?
Exactly. The Templars are using the right of tranquility to silence those who speak against them. They're working on a deliberate plan to turn every mage in Kirkwall within the next 3 years.
Whatever you think of Templars, you can't imagine they're so heartless.
They're worse. There are groups in Kirkwall who help those fleeing the Circle. I've talked to people on the inside. The plan is the work of a Templar named Sir Ulrich. I've had a run-in with him myself. He's the one who did the ritual on Karl. Nasty piece of work. Likes to make mages beg.
What happened between you and Sir Ulrich?
I've been involved with an underground resistance. Mages living free in Kirkwall who help others escape. I can't tell you any more, for your sake and theirs. You have too much involvement with the Guard and nobility. Suffice it to say, I've been in the gallows. I've seen his work firsthand.
What else do you know about Sir Ulrich?
The Knight Commander is at least sincere in her convictions. However misguided, she believes she's helping people. Sir Ulrich's a sadist. Cold-blooded as a lizard. He likes to experiment on mages. Find out what it takes to push them into the arms of demons.
Then perhaps the blame can be laid on him, and not every Templar.
That's what I hope. If we bring the evidence of this plan to light, there must be men who'll stand against it. Perhaps even the Grand Cleric will finally be forced to act. My friends in the Mage Underground know a way inside. A secret entrance under the walls of the gallows. Come with me tonight, please. Help me find the evidence of Sir Ulrich's tranquil solution.
What do you mean, tranquil solution?
That's what he calls it. His idea of a peaceful solution to the mage problem. To sunder the mind of every mage in the Free Marches. I'm told he's bringing his proposal to Val Royeaux, to the Divine herself. He would turn every mage in Thedas into a drooling simpleton under his command.
I wouldn't let you face this alone.
You are the one bright light in Kirkwall. I've always feared being made tranquil. Now, more than ever, I'm ready to go when you are. Our entrance is concealed not far from here.
Dang. Alright. Oh shoot, is it gonna lock him? It might just lock him in.
It's not a pretty home, but at least it's clean.
Maybe it's not. Maybe I do have to get him into the party. So, okay. I'm running a bit low on time. So I think for right now, I'm just gonna have to, like, not do his quest. Because I feel like it might be a long quest like how Aveline's was the long road. I feel like that, like, it'll be some kind of length like that. So let me see if there's an update. There's a ship for Isabella. And there's still the Tevinter Chantry amulet for Anders, but he's currently in quest mode. There's mirror image, but I think that might also be a long one. If anything, let's go talk with Varric and Isabella at the Hangman. Okay. Work our way back, then down to the front.
I can see you were meant for great things.
Thank you.
But You're stupid.
I'm sorry, what?
Don't you think it would be better to work on where you are now, instead of recreating old glory?
No, that's kind of the opposite of what I've been saying. I'm the stupid one. Whatever.
Oh dang, Meryl.
Hawke, I've got some news. You might not want to be near anything breakable when I tell you, though.
Why don't I buy you a pint and we'll talk?
You just keep making this harder. Although I won't say no to a pint, if you're buying. I've had an ear out for Bartrand. After the Deep Roads, he ran to Ravane, probably because he knew I couldn't track him. But I hear he might be back in Kirkwall. He called in loans from a few of his contacts in Hightown.
Was he staying in Hightown, or just passing through?
If my information is good, and it's always good, he has a house there. Which gives us a good shot at having a word with my dear sweet brother.
How are you holding up, Varric?
Me? My no-account backstabbing brother is practically in arm's reach. I couldn't be better.
Would Bartrand really risk coming back here?
I think we both know by now that Bartrand would risk anything for money. There's a much better market here for that trinket he stole. And all his contacts are in Kirkwall.
We need some answers from your brother.
I agree. Bianca's been missing him something awful. Let's stop by his new house. Welcome him back to the neighborhood and all that.
This ale isn't as good as it used to be.
It was never good.
Okay. We complete an update and get Family Matter. Help Varric investigate Bartrand's Hightown mansion. And we also got an update on Descent, which says accompany Anders to a secret entrance to the basements of the gallows somewhere in Darktown. Okay.
At least.
That's done. We can go talk to Isabella.
So he comes down wearing nothing but his boots. We have a few drinks and everyone's laughing at him, but he doesn't care.
A bad poet.
He was naked.
You know Isabella, don't you? Do you think I should compare her to a scintillating biscuit or a lonely outcropping of rock?
Oh, it's this guy. Oh dear. Man. Well, if anything.
Isabella, my dusky goddess. You have buried yourself in the flesh of my heart like a worm in a red apple. You heartworm, you.
Oh, look, my friend is here. Excuse me.
But I haven't gotten to the part where I invite you to feast upon my tender white flesh.
Wow.
That's all right. I think I'll manage. Speaking of romance, you and Fenris, eh? That taut, controlled body, the brooding demeanor and intense gaze. I hear he still wears the shackles from his life in bondage under his clothes. You know what they say about men like that, don't you?
I'm going to regret asking you to continue, aren't I?
He can't find a saw. I had you there. You thought I was going to say something dirty.
Thank you. Well, I guess... Oh, I forgot he's in the party. Damn. Isabella.
I have something for you.
Ooh, what's this? Oh, isn't that just the cutest thing?
I saw it and thought it would be perfect for you.
It is. This is probably the only ship I'm going to have for a while. How pathetic is that? Cooing over a model ship. Thank you, Hawke. This was a thoughtful gesture.
Hey, so now we got some friendship with Isabella. I think this should be Isabella's quest done for right now, but yeah, we are done. Actually, I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna check that letter. go home, check that letter, and then...
Fenris?
I have been thinking of you. In fact, I've been able to think of little else. Command me to go, and I shall.
Oh my gosh, I didn't think that this would be happening right now. Because if I knew, then I wouldn't have went back to my house. Oh, she looks so freaking dead. Frick. Okay, yeah, sure.
No need. Was it that bad?
I'm sorry, it's not... It was fine. No, that is insufficient. It was better than anything I could have dreamed.
Your markings. They hurt, don't they?
It's not that. I began to remember my life before. Just flashes. It's too much. This is too fast. I cannot do this.
Your life before? What do you mean?
I've never remembered anything from before the ritual, but there were faces, words. For just a moment, I could recall all of it. And then it slipped away.
We can work through this.
I'm sorry. I feel like such a fool. All I wanted was to be happy. Just for a little while. Forgive me.
Grafted spirit hide? What? Inventory. Man, I really need to go and clean out my stuff. Well then, in one episode, I stated that I was going to romance him, and then that happens, and then he walks out the door. Oh, hello, Rainier. That doesn't sound like it would come from him, but that's okay. Writing desk. Oh. Matcha? Monsieur HAWKE, I want to thank you for helping my brother. I worry about what the Templars will do to Karen, but it's not what he wants. Oh, but it's what he wants. He is grateful that you defended him before Sir Cullen. Thank you from both of us, Matcha. Oh, I remember her. Okay, I remember both of them. I remember them. It's good that they're doing good. But I'm gonna end it here for today before anything else happens. I might as well just go up here and stand. Go up here and stand and think. Man, a lot's happened. I shouldn't have come back to the house. I should have just waited. I really should have. But it's over now. We can't change the past. I mean, I could, but it doesn't really matter. Because I still have it on recording. So, yay. Next time we're gonna keep doing companion quests. We have the longer companion quests to deal with. So, we have those. Help Varric with the family matter. Go see Meryl about the mirror image. And go follow Anders into whatever he's getting himself into in the descent. And then hand him his Chantry Templar, Tevinter Chantry Amulet, and yeah. After that, I guess we'll move on to Offered and Lost, then Prime Suspect, then Demands of the Queen. I feel like that's a good way to go about it. Yeah. Okay, so yeah. Until next time.